Hi everyone, my name is Annie Petrillo and I'm a sportscaster with CBC Sports and One Soccer.
I'm Andrew Nemhart. I play for the Indiana Pacers. I went to St. Jerome Catholic Elementary School and graduated in 2014.
My name is Daniele Rossi, and I'm a digital marketer and a cartoonist.
My name is Jim Anderson. I'm the station manager at Rogers TV.
Hi, my name is John Calarco. I'm a faculty member at the University of Toronto in the Department of Cell and Systems Biology.
My name is Maria Rosa Laneve. I am a registered nurse and I work at Sick Kids as a clinical research nurse coordinator, and I'm also the RSV coordinator.
And I just want to say a big thank you to everyone involved in the process for recognizing me as a distinguished alumni, to the nomination, to the voting, to the phone call. It really has been special, and it really does feel like a full circle moment for me because I draw on so many experiences from my school days in present day.
I've seen the posters. I've seen the posters of the Distinguished Award winners for years in my kids' schools. Often wondered, how do you get nominated? How does that happen?
When I was selected as one of the distinguished alumni, I was surprised, very honored, and of course, very happy. I'm especially happy that myself as a nurse has been recognized. I think now more than ever, we need more nurses and more healthcare staff, so it was really great to be recognized as a nurse.
I live in Toronto, where I was born and raised, and stuttered since I was a kid. I produce a podcast called Stuttering is Cool, where I encourage listeners about the benefits of being open about their speech despite society's stigma towards stuttering. I also published a book with the same name and included comics featuring Frankie Banky, a fox who stutters.
I love what I do because of the early success I had with the sport. I think that's how all people kind of start on things like this, and I think also my dad was a basketball coach, kind of brought me into the sport, so I think that started my love for the game, and I think what continues to push me is my ability to get better, my ability to learn, and see how far I can really take it.
I think some really great memories that I have were not only from time in class, but I guess also from some of the extracurricular experiences, especially in high school. Several of my science teachers went above and beyond to let me work in a lab, even run some simple experiments on my own. And outside of that, I also, again, really enjoyed playing and traveling with the school soccer team, our concert band. I think this really great example set by my teachers of going above and beyond to enrich our experience really left a positive mark, and that's influenced me now.
I felt it best to do just a little bit of a show and tell. First up is a letter that was written to me by my French teacher at Father John Kelly. She recognized that I was going through a really tough time, and she took the time to write this letter to make me feel seen, to make me feel loved, to encourage, to motivate me. This is a letter I look back on till this day. I'm in my 40s. This was given to me when I was 14 years old. This letter taught me empathy, and I am forever grateful to Miss Iaboni for taking the time to recognize that a student needed help, that a student needed encouragement, and I am forever appreciative.
One teacher in specific that definitely lasting impression is Mr. Pecchia, just because of all the stories he had. He had me for 2 years in school too, so definitely a teacher I remember.
So there are two teachers from my York Catholic School Board career that influenced me most, and those are two prominent females that I remember very fondly. The first is Mrs. Anton. She taught music, and in her music classes I learned discipline, professionalism, being punctual, working as a team, and practice. She really emphasized practicing not only just individually, but as a team together. And then the second teacher that really influenced me was Mrs. Chera. She taught science, and she was so professional, intelligent, and I looked up to her and wanted to be just as inquisitive and ask questions and be just as intelligent as she was.
I think really the generosity, care, and compassion of my family, classmates, and the teachers and staff really left a mark on me. And I think that's been a huge influence in me trying to reciprocate some of these values to those around me in my current life.
For words of wisdom, I would say get involved in your community. Be a mentor to a young person. coach a baseball team, a swimming team. I'm a longtime volunteer on the Georgina Cares Board of Directors, which is a children's charity in Georgina. And I'm also a 26-year coach for the Georgina Minor Baseball Association. I coach rep baseball. I think there's personal growth to get just by giving back and to be wanting to make your community a better place.
I know it can be cliche to say follow your dreams, follow your hearts, but I found that is true, right? Great unexpected things happen when you use your talents and interests to venture forth and pursue your vocation, your calling. You've been given those talents for a reason. It's probably even the Holy Spirit whispering into your ear, hey, do that service to others.
So the Catholic education has had a positive impact in my life with the emphasis that's been placed on community, coming together for celebrations, and also the emphasis on helping others through volunteer work and in everyday life. In my work, I provide family-centered care to patients, and I respect the rights of themselves as well as their parents and family members to ensure that they receive the best medical care possible.
I think the biggest thing that I got from elementary school is just to be myself and to go after anything I desire to go after.
You do have people in your corner and they really want to see you be the best that you can be. And I learned that in school, and I thank my teachers so much because they never made me feel, just like my family, I was taught at home and then it carried through in school. They never made me feel like I couldn't do something. And in this sports world, as we know, women continue to find their voice, women continue to fight for that seat at the table. And my fighting experience definitely started at home and then continued to be nurtured and molded at school.
I was always taught to get involved. I was never on the early bus going home. I was part of school band. I was in student council when I was in grade 12. Played on the hockey team. I got home at 5:30. It was a long day, but I loved my time with my friends. But being involved in that school, school didn't end at the buzzer. It went longer, and that was some of the best times. Kind of made me who I am today.
Just wanted to say thank you.
So this just is an incredible moment, and my parents are also very happy. So thank you for that.